Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing really well. So I'm really excited to film today's video because I have my very first autumnal haul of 2021. I had to think what year we're in then, 2021, yeah. So I have finally kind of admitted defeat and realised that I definitely can't be wearing my summery clothes too much longer. I mean, I can definitely still wear the dresses and stuff like that I can kind of transition into the autumn winter months, but I definitely decided that I need to pick up a few autumnal pieces to kind of weave into my wardrobe as we're going into the slightly colder weather. So this haul is actually sponsored by Farfetch. If you guys don't know what Farfetch is, I mean, I would be surprised if you didn't because I talk about Farfetch all the time, but if you maybe not watched my channel before, Farfetch are a luxury online platform which sells hundreds and thousands of different products from retailers all across the world, which is so exciting. And what I love the most about Farfetch is you can get such different pieces on there, so different brands that you perhaps can't get anywhere else, or out of stock items, because obviously they have such a wide variety of stock where they're getting pieces from all across the world. It's great to find products that you're looking for that are potentially out of stock, or potentially products that you know aren't available in the UK or something like that, and you don't want to pay huge shipping fees. Then you can have a look on Farfetch. So yeah, I'm a big fan if you didn't already know, and I have some absolutely gorgeous pieces to show you here. So just before we get into the video, I also do have a discount code for Farfetch which I will pop on the screen here, and I'll leave all the terms and conditions in the description box below. But it's a great time to use my discount code to pick up any bits that you've been looking at or anything like that, because it's not often that you can get discounts off luxury items. So yeah, super exciting to have a discount code. Don't forget to use it if you do shop with Farfetch. And I think we should just kind of get straight into the haul. Let's start with this one. So I mean, you guys, if you've been around for a little while, will know that I am a massive Anine Bing fan. I'm such a fangirl. I love her so much. She's so cool, and I absolutely love her brand as well. So this is a Anine Bing t-shirt. You've probably seen these before because I do have quite a few. It's their kind of vintagey style, kind of band tee, I would say. So it's quite an oversized fit, a little bit faded, and then you have like the big kind of logo or whatever kind of design on the front there, and it says Anine Bing Los Angeles, and it's got an eagle there. Really, really cool, like vintage style. I love these, worn so many different ways, you know, tucked into shorts for the summer months, but also wearing them with jeans in the autumn winter. I also love pairing them with leather as well. I think that looks so, so cool. So yeah, that is the first one. I will pop all my sizing and everything like that in the description box below. I knew I wasn't going to be disappointed with the Anine Bing t-shirt because I have so many and I love them all, and this fits just as nicely as all of the others, and it feels so nice as well. It's lovely and soft. I love the print. I think it's really cool. It's really kind of vintage style. And yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say about it other than the fact that I love it. I've done a little half tuck here, which I think looks quite cool, but if I untuck it, you can see the length of it. So that is the full length there. So it does just about cover my bum, but I do think like a little half tuck is quite cool, but then also you could tuck the whole thing in. I think this looks great dressed down, like how I'm wearing it now with some jeans, but I also think you could pair this with like a pair of leather trousers and some heels, and it would make such a nice like dinner out outfit. I love those kind of looks. So still kind of casual, but a little bit dressy with the leather and the heels. And then yeah, there's loads of different ways you can wear this. You can also really dress it down with a pair of trackies, like some joggers, and a trench coat or something like that. But yeah, I love these t-shirts. I think they're so, so good, honestly. I have so many, but it's because I love them so much. So yeah, that is the t-shirt. I love it. Very, very happy with it. Okay, and then as you will have seen in that last clip, I had a pair of jeans on. Now, these are from Redone. So I actually picked up some Redone jeans in my last Farfetch haul, which I'll link down below for you guys. Basically, I have just been on the lookout for some really, really good quality jeans. I wear jeans pretty much like 6 days a week, I'd say. So to have some really good, you know, investment pair of jeans is really important to me. And so I'd heard so much about Redone, but I was always a little bit put off from trying them because I didn't really know where you could get them, and I was worried, you know, I wanted to be able to send them back easily if they were the wrong size and stuff like that. And then I saw Farfetch stock them, and Farfetch is so easy for the returns. I literally just did one this morning for Sam. So I got some Redone jeans in the last haul, and they were more like wide leg pair. But these are definitely more of a slimmer leg pair. And I just loved my last pair so, so much. The quality was amazing. Every time I wear them, I get so many compliments. So yeah, I decided to invest in another pair similar colour but just a different style, and I absolutely love these. I mean, you'll see when they're on how nice they fit, how good they look around the bum, and honestly, they're an investment, but I definitely think they're worth it. These are the jeans on, and oh my goodness. Again, I knew I wasn't going to be disappointed because I loved my first pair of redone jeans so much, but these are exactly what I've been looking for. So the other pair that I had before, I don't know if you guys will remember, but they were much more kind of wide leg jeans, which I love, but I was looking for some slightly kind of slimmer, but these honestly just fit the bill perfectly. So they fit so good around the waist, like honestly, they fit so well. They literally feel like they were made for me, and then they fit really well around the legs as well. I'm like pear shaped, so I've got quite big hips, and I find these fit really nicely around my hips. They don't, like, you know, sometimes they can be a little bit tight around the crotch area. They're not like that at all. They're also really comfy around my thighs as well, and they are just the perfect shape and style. So they're really nice, perfectly straight legs, so they're not too skinny, they're not too flared. They're also a really good length. I love the length of these because they sit just over your trainer, so they're not going to get all dirty on the floor or anything like that. But I also think these would work really well with a pair of heels as well. I might show you a heels look actually, just so you can get an idea of what it looks like. But yeah, I am honestly so happy with them. They are so comfortable. I honestly could not want more in a pair of jeans, and I feel like this is starting a very dangerous obsession with redone denim, because so far I have been so impressed. Just going a little bit closer to show you this. I love the colour of them as well. I think they're a colour that's going to go so well with so many different outfits. I'm going to try and show you the back as well. Such a weird angle to be filming, but that is the back of the jeans. Hopefully you guys can see, it's a really weird angle. But yeah, I am so thrilled with these. They are definitely an investment piece, but I really couldn't recommend them enough. And like I said, I've started a bit of an obsession with them, and I'm probably going to end up buying more. But I always think jeans are such a good staple to get right in your wardrobe, and I personally am happy to invest in them because I wear them every single year, throughout the year, and yeah, they just get so much wear, and I do think it's so important to have a good pair. And the other pair that I had have washed really well, and yeah, they're still looking great, and I've worn them loads, so I know that the quality of them is really good as well. So they are expensive, don't get me wrong, but if you can use my discount code, which I'll pop on screen, if you use my discount code, you obviously get some discount off them, so it's a good time to try them out. Definitely say to take your true size in these. So these are a waist 27, and they fit like a glove, so very happy with these. Just for reference, I'm probably more of a waist 28 in Topshop jeans, but I would say I am a 27, like in Levi's and stuff, I get a waist 27. So yeah, love them. So this is probably one of the ways that I would style the Anin Bing t-shirt and the redone jeans. So I've just popped a black blazer on over the t-shirt just to kind of smarten it up a little bit, and then I've just popped my Converse on, and then I'll probably just add like a black bag or something. But I also think you could definitely pop the trench coat on over this, or like a camel blazer or something. This is such a good, easy, go-to kind of casual look just to chuck on and feel nice and put together, but really comfy and casual as well. Next up, let's talk about this one. So this is the Totem quilted jacket. Totem, not really sure. It's the quilted jacket. Now, this has been all over Instagram. I've seen so many fashion bloggers talking about this jacket, and I'm not surprised because it's really cool. So it is a quilted kind of maxi style jacket, as you can see. It's got really big like lapels here, which I think makes it look really cool. And then it has slits at the side there, so it's nice and easy to walk in, because often I feel like if puffer jackets don't have a slit, you kind of look a bit like a penguin, so I'm really happy that this does. So you'll definitely be able to see it a lot better when it's on, but actually this is a brand that I discovered on Farfetch. This is such a cool brand, and I've fallen in love with so many of their pieces. I actually have another piece here to show you. But yeah, it's really cool. I love it so much. I think I may need to send this one back and get a size down. I think I sized up on this and I didn't need to. So yeah, that's just something to bear in mind. But it's really nice, and I just know this is just going to be so essential. I mean, I live in the north of England, which, if you don't know, just rains like, I'd say like 99% of the time. So a good coat is an essential for me, and especially one that actually looks fashionable as well, because I don't want to ruin my outfits with like a coat that doesn't look fashionable or doesn't kind of go with my outfit. So very excited to have this in my collection, but I do think I am going to have to size down. This is the Totem puffer jacket on, and it is so cool, but I do think I'm going to need to size down one. I think it's just that little bit too oversized on me. I think where it's got quite a big collar and stuff, I don't think it looks right oversized, so I definitely think get your true size in this. But I can definitely see why it's been all over Instagram. It is so cool. It's definitely like a more kind of modern, kind of fashionable take on a puffer coat with this big collar. I love the sleeve length. I love the length of the actual coat. I'm all for a maxi coat. And I think it looks really, really cool with like some boots poking out the bottom. This is giving me very like fashion, like almost like what I'd want to be wearing if I was in like New York or something. So I've just paired it with a striped jumper, black skinny jeans, and some big chunky boots, and then just some like cat eye sunglasses, because I felt like this look was, I don't know, I just felt like it needed like a cat eye shade. I don't know why. But yeah, I really, really like it. It's really, really comfy. It's really well made. Obviously, I can't tell, you know, how waterproof it's going to be because it's not raining and I'm not outside. But it looks like it should be pretty water resistant anyway. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get the size down in this. But I do think it's really, really cool. And I think it would work really well with like outfits like this. You know those days when it's like raining outside but you still want to look nice and chic? I feel like this is such a good one, and it's just going to go so well with loads of different outfits, whether that's like you know, like this kind of outfit, or maybe worn with like blue jeans and stuff like that. Sorry, Raf's got a squeaky toy. Blue jeans and that kind of style with like Converse or something a little bit more casual. But also I think this would work really great with like jogger sets and stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to size down one. So the search for the perfect trench coat is hard. Like, I feel like I always try every year to find a good trench coat, and I find it really, really difficult. But I think I may well have found it. So this is the Totem trench coat, and actually this was the first coat that I saw from the brand, and then I saw this one. And I had my eye on it for so long, and I'm so glad that I decided to get it because I just love it so much. So firstly, we'll just quickly kind of talk about it. It's a pretty standard trench coat. It has the lapels, the collar, it's double-breasted, and it has the buttons running down here. And I love how many buttons there are. I think that's so nice. It's got the little buckles on the sleeves there. It's a really nice kind of taupey, kind of beigey brown colour, and I love the material. It's quite structured, but I will talk about that more when I wear it. But it's just so nice. And you know what I love as well? I love the Totem branding. So I don't know if you can see that, but it runs through the coat as well, and you also have the little logo there. But it's really nice. I got this in a size 38. I probably could have gone for a 36 in hindsight, but I actually don't mind it oversized. So it kind of depends, you know, how you want to style it. I think this is great, obviously, with loads of big like chunky knits and stuff underneath it. So I don't mind having it a little bit more oversized. But yeah, I am fully obsessed with this, and I'm already thinking of like so many different outfits that I can style it with, which I think is a sign of a good investment piece. For years I've been trying to find a trench coat like this, and I've never been able to find it, and I am obsessed with this one. There's so many things that I like about it. So firstly, the collar and the lapels I think are the perfect like size. They're not too big, they're not too small, and they're also, this material is great because I feel like it gives the trench coat a little bit more structure. Often other trench coats I've got before, they're very thin material, which is great, and it's really nice for like, you know, those days when it's not that cold. But this is such a good material because it's not that thick, but it has that like stiffness to it that it just means that you keep the structure. So as you can see, the collar and the lapels are really lovely and structured. So I really like that for a start. Next up, I love the buttons. I think they are so nice. They look really good quality, and they make the piece look quite luxurious. I just think that looks so nice on there. And then also I love the length so much. I personally think with trench coats is they look I personally think with trench coats they look so good when they are longer. They just definitely give that more kind of like fashionable look. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love the length. I love that you can like just about see the bottom of my legs and my shoes out there. So the sleeves I also love. They seem quite oversized, which I like, but then they have the buckle detail, so you can tighten them up, and then, which I love doing, you can just like push them up a little bit, which I just think looks really nice. You can tuck that little tie round as well. I need to do that. But I mean, overall, I love it. I'm really impressed with the material as well, as I said earlier, because it is that little bit stiffer. It doesn't crease as much. So often trench coats can get so creased, which is kind of one of their downfalls. But actually this material really doesn't crease. Like, I have literally just run the steamer over it really quickly when it came out of the packet, but like for a second, just to get rid of some of the folds where it's been like folded, but it wasn't creased at all or anything like that. I also love this detail here. I actually love the Totem logo. I think it's really, really cool. And I love that you can sometimes, when it's open, kind of see it, which I think obviously when you're buying an expensive piece of clothing, it's quite nice to have that sometimes. So I really, really like that. And in general, it just fits great. I'm so happy with it. The only one thing I would say, which if I was designing this trench coat, which I'm obviously not, but if I was to design this trench coat, I would probably put a flap at the back. I don't know if you can see, but there isn't one at the back. And I just think with movement and like how the trench kind of sits, it can sometimes be nicer with a flap. So that's just my personal like opinion, but it's not enough to put me off the trench coat at all because I love it so much. I'm honestly just so happy with it. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much more I can say about it other than the fact that I really, really like it. I think it's 100% worth the investment because I get a trench coat out of my wardrobe every single year. I wear it every autumn and winter without fail, and I have done for like probably the last like 5 or 6 years. So I really do think, you know, it's gonna stay with me forever, and I am so happy with this one. Oh, I love it. I probably could have gone down one size, I think, but I did want it to be quite oversized, and I also wanted to be able to pair it with big jumpers and stuff. So that's why I went for the size I did, but I also think I could have gone down a size as well. So it's kind of up to you and how you want it to fit. But yeah, I really like it. Oh, love it. So next up I have this Anine Bing set, and I have been seeing this all over Instagram, and I've been umming and ahhing about whether to get it or not, and then I saw it came on Farfetch, so I was like, okay, do you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet and go for it, and I am so glad I did. It is honestly so nice. It is so lovely and thick, but then it's really nice and like fleecy on the inside, so it's just so cozy. Obviously you've got Anine Bing Sport there, and it comes with the matching joggers, which you'll see when I try it on. It has a little embroidered AB at the back there. I just feel like there's so many lovely kind of design details, and I do feel like Anine Bing is really worth the money because you can tell firstly the quality is really, really good, and secondly all the little details like this I think just really make it feel that little bit more luxurious. So I absolutely love this, and yeah, now I feel like I need to get more colours. Have you guys tried any Anine Bing pieces yet? Let me know if you have, because I feel like I've been on a bit of an Anine Bing love affair probably for about a year now, and I know I do feature them a fair bit, so I'd be interested to know if you've picked any up from Farfetch. But yeah, so that's that one. I really feel like this is the tracksuit of the moment at the minute on Instagram and stuff, and I can fully see why. This tracksuit fits me so, so well. So obviously, firstly, we have the jumper. It says Anine Bing Sport over there. It's a really nice kind of marley grey. I like the neck. It's a nice crew neck, but it's nice and high, which I think is really nice. And then these are the sleeves. And then what I love about it is that it's quite cropped. I often find when you're wearing full jogger sets, when the top half is really long, it just can look a little bit weird, and you end up having to like tuck it in, and it looks a bit bulky, but it's actually quite cropped. So this is the like waistband of the jumper, but I can just tuck that under really nicely, and it sits up perfectly. But obviously you could also have it out if you wanted, but I personally think it's more flattering to just tuck it in like that. And if we go down to the joggers, I love the fit of these. So I love the like thick elasticated waistband. It gives me, again, very kind of retro vintage vibes, which I feel like Anine Bing does take a lot of inspiration from. It has the little AB logo there, and then the joggers are, I'd say they're kind of like a slim fit, but not too slim, which I like. They're not like really, really oversized, but also they're not skinny at the same time. They're a really good length as well, because I personally like when you can see the sock with the jogger. I've just popped it on with my Vasias. And yeah, I really like this jogger set. I think it's so, so nice. So I can totally see why loads of people are obsessed with it. And now I'm thinking that I need more colours because I really do live in these jogger sets as we go into autumn, winter. So yeah, I am so, so thrilled with this. And then this is probably the way that I would style the jogger set. Again, with the trench coat, I've got a cap on, and yeah, the Vasias that I had on a second ago. I just think this is a really, really easy, comfy look for just like running errands or heading to the shops or whatever it is. And lastly, we have this blazer from the Frankie Shop. So Farfetch stock really cool designers like Totem, like Anine Bing, like the Frankie Shop, like Gani, loads of other really cool designers that aren't like, you know, really high-end designers, so you haven't got to spend a fortune on them, but they're just really good quality investment pieces. So as I was saying, this is from the Frankie Shop and I love their blazers so much. I have a khaki one, which I wear to death. And so when I saw one in this color, which is kind of like a staple color for me in the autumn, saw one in this color, I was like, oh, okay, I need to try this. Again, I think I should have sized down in this. So I got this in a medium, which is the same size as my other one, but I think it's a slightly different style. So yeah, I think I'm gonna send this one back and just exchange it for a small. But it's a really nice camel blazer. It's single-breasted and it's like obviously meant to be like an oversized style, so you definitely don't need to size up in this. Love the color of it, love all the little details, like the pocket detail up here and at the side there. And you know what I also really like? It's got like a vent detail at the back there. So a lot of blazers will just have like one kind of cut out here as a vent, but this has got like a full vent, almost like, I don't know, almost like a tux. But I really like it. I think it's really cool. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting this in my size. Okay, so this is the Frankie Shop blazer. My first thought is I definitely need to size down. I think about 2 sizes. Like you can see, it's just too big for me, which is such a shame because I really like it. And it's interesting because I have a Frankie Shop blazer and I actually bought the same size in this one because I went and checked the size and everything. But I think this is just a different style and this obviously is already oversized, so you definitely don't need to size up. However, ignoring the size, because I am going to return it for a smaller size because I really like it. I love the colour. It's such a gorgeous kind of taupey, beigey brown colour. Really like the colour. Love this. Oh, that was just wrappy stretching. Love the like fit of the blazer in the sense that I like the cut of it. Don't know if you can see, but it's kind of like a little bit of a flare style. I don't know if that's just because it's so big, but I do think that is actually the style of the blazer. Like if I do the buttons up, you can kind of see it has that kind of like style where it goes out a little bit, which I think is really cool. And yeah, I just think it's such a nice blazer. I love the Frankie Shop for their blazers. The quality is incredible, but as you can see with this one, I do just need to size down. I mean, the sleeves and stuff are just too big, but I actually do love the blazer itself. It's quite difficult to kind of see the style of it because of the size, but I mean, imagine it's like a little bit more like that maybe. Really like the material. It's quite lightweight, which is nice because I think it's going to be a really good layering piece. I often layer blazers under trench coats and stuff like that, but I also think this would look so cool with an all black outfit. I think especially with the shape of it, I don't know what it is about it, but I just think like an all black outfit, like skinny black jeans or skinny leather leggings and some big chunky boots, and then this over the top of like a big black roll neck would also look really cool. So guys, that's the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and as I said, absolutely everything will be linked in the description box below. Don't forget to use my discount code. I'll pop it on screen again, and let me know what your favorite piece was, or let me know if you've tried any of these brands in the video. I'd be really interested to know. As always, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is @rubyholly_, where I will be styling up these pieces for autumn winter if you want any kind of inspo. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.